Hi, good afternoon. This is my second video today. A little more lively now since it's around lunchtime and I've eaten and it's not 7:30 in the morning. So I look kind of crazy right now, but I made a post a couple days ago or so where I talked about a couple of beauty products that I really can't live without when it comes to my hair care. And especially styling. So I've before gotten compliments on how I get this wave into my hair, and I mentioned in my post that I really use a hair straightener to get this curl. Some people maybe have heard of that or not heard of that. I get mixed reviews when I mention it to friends. But I'll kind of walk you through a couple of curls and I'll show you how I do it. Another product which I have over here always in my bathroom is the product. It's a little wet. I just used it last night. This is the Prep Rally Prime and Prep Detangler from Drybar. I wear that, or I spritz this on my hair when it's wet as soon as I get out of the shower and brush it through. It has a really good scent to it, but what it does for me, and I'll get started and I'll kind of talk through what I'm gonna do. But what that spray has been doing for me really well lately, and I'm new to that product, but it has been really softening up my hair. Okay, I'm gonna be kind of crazy doing like two mirror looks here. So what I'll do with my hair, so you'll notice it looks kind of janky. I have a lot of waves that kind of occur at my root because my hair, when it's drying naturally prior to when I put a blow dry to it, it is a naturally, it has natural curl in it. So what I'll do before I do the actual curl is I will straighten a little bit of the root and a little bit of the end just to kind of soften those pieces up and kind of straighten it out. So what I do with the hair straightener is I move away from the face, but really we kind of do like a curve move. I hold it after it's been twisted away from my face and really just drag it down the hair. And then, oh, see, and I usually don't hold it on for that long or go that slowly, but you'll get a nice, well, that's more of like a ringlet curl. And I try to get more of like kinky curls than ringlet when I'm doing this. But again, I'll get a small, maybe like inch and a half section, and I'll post the size for what this straightener barrel is. I want to say it's like an inch or 3/4 inch. Again, I just run the straightening iron through the root and the end, turn it away from my face, and kind of just drag it down. And I usually put my finger at the bottom a little bit to just keep my hair centered. And see, I kind of missed the end there, so I'll just pop it around. And then I'll just fluff it out from time to time, and then when I get to the end, I will brush through the whole thing to kind of marry all the curls together, and you can do it with your fingers. But I discovered straightening your hair with a hair straightener probably 4 or 5 years ago. Watched a ton of YouTube videos on it, and it took me a good long while. And so, yeah, the faster you go, you'll notice you get kind of a looser curl. And I think I missed a hair there. Occasionally a hair will kind of go rogue and you kind of have to grab it and do it by itself. But so after, 20 times of trying it out, I think I finally have come up with what works best for me. I may only do this, ooh. I may just do this middle section for everybody so nobody has to kind of sit through the rest of the video, or I can work on editing my videos finally and maybe trying to do like a little speed up. But again, I think what works for me is I keep mine on high heat, but only because I have very, very thick hair. I have a lot of hair. And this temperature, I think, goes up to, it's 410. It's pretty warm. So if you don't have as thick hair as me, I would not probably recommend going up to the high heat. But the thing I've always loved about using the straightener, and I've used curling irons too in the past, or barrel wands where you wrap your hair around it. I've just noticed personally, I can't pay attention over here, is that the hair straightener, maybe it's because it's a chi with the ceramic plaits or because the heat is so high, my curls will last for days. I could wear these curls from today, tomorrow, probably all the way through the weekend, and then maybe even Monday, kind of freshen them up. I usually just will throw in maybe a couple of curls in the morning to kind of liven it up a little. But through the next day, they really, really hold up. So I would encourage people to give this a try at home. If you have a hair straightener, use yours. But I think what I've liked about this is the cheese edges are very rounded, so it slides through so nicely and gives that kind of round shape. So I'll do a couple more pieces on top. And I'll post a couple of my favorite Drybar products, because I also use, it's not down here in the bathroom, but I have their dry shampoo, which I really like, and I won't use that for, you know, maybe not tomorrow, but Sunday. I'm usually like a dry shampoo around like the 3rd day. And not everybody is made equal with their hair. Since I have such thick hair, I hate to admit, it's kind of my shame that I've actually gone like 7 days without washing my hair before, but my average is maybe 4. So I wash my hair at night, typically, also because it's easier with my children's schedule to just kind of wash my hair in the evening, blow dry it in the evening. Let's see how that one, yeah, that one was good. So I may just end up finishing the top because I'm talking so much. I'm almost done. But so I wash my hair in the evening. I let it air dry for probably a couple hours. I put all those the products in that I like while my hair is still wet, let it air dry. And then what I'll do is finish blow drying it before I go to bed, so I'm not sleeping on a wet head. And then in the morning, I will style with my heat tools. And that usually lets my hair kind of relax overnight. It's not as frizzy because I get a lot of frizz. And it styles a little bit better when it's a little bit dirtier overnight. So again, just kind of grabbing 1-inch pieces, I pin back what's left. And since I have so much hair, I do split my hair into, I guess, 6 different sections. I split my hair in a part down the middle and separate it into like a right half and a left half. And then each half I break into 3 smaller pieces. I do like a bottom, a middle, and a top third. Because since I have so much hair, I need to make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, this is my last piece, the front piece, which is always the piece I hope to get right, because it's going to be seen by a lot of people in the front. Okay, that's good enough. So now that I'm finished, I kind of finagle, fluff up, zhuzh for anyone out there, the top part. Because my part tends to lay flat throughout the process. And like I said, I may just finger kind of tease my hair. But that's really how it ends up. The hair color, I can't take credit for any of that. I get that professionally done, but I get a balayage. So that's why my normal hair color is very much this root. And then I get blonde put in through the base. And then when I have hair appointments, I get them up through the front as well. But that's pretty much in a nutshell how I curl my hair with a hair straightener. Again, I will post the products that I love to use from Drybar, and I hope you all kind of can try this at home, give it a shot. I know I've had questions about it before, so I thought I'd make a short little video this afternoon on my lunch hour. Okay, have a good afternoon, have a good weekend. Hopefully I'll see you next week.